Welcome to Tools for Teens, where the smart gets smarter. Today we look at exponential growth and what we can expect from AI and AGI in the near future. Let's get into it. Welcome back to Tools for Teens, and in this lesson we're going to talk about the history and the present of AI. I want you to get familiar with the people that are leading us into AGI and ASI. So we'll get to that in a minute. So we're going to talk about the history of artificial intelligence. Stick around to the end of the video and I'll show you how I very quickly put together this document. We're not going to spend too much time on this. I will include this document in the guide section. But I just want you to get an idea of where AI started. So we're looking at the 1940s, 1950s, where this idea of artificial intelligence really was born. One of the most famous people on this list is Alan Turing. So if you haven't watched the movie Imitation Game, I recommend that you watch it. And there you can get an idea of one of the first computers that was really developed. So let's fast forward to the 1990s. And you will see here on this list that in 1997, IBM's Deep Blue made headlines by defeating the world chess champion. And then if we fast forward to 2016, we will see that AlphaGo actually defeats a human at this game Go. Now, do a little bit of research just to understand how big of a deal that was. And then in 2022, we had the ChatGPT moment. All right, so that is where it all really exploded and people were starting to take notice. And this brings us to the following charts. I want to thank the people of ARK Invest who put this data together and illustrated it so beautifully. If we zoom in here, you can see that when ChatGPT launches there, and before ChatGPT 3, most people agreed that we were 80 years away from AGI. So I want you to pay attention to this forecast error that's occurring. Everybody is changing their opinions of how quickly we're going to see AGI. Now, if the error correction continues, if people keep underestimating the exponential growth of AGI, we will see AGI by the end of 2026. All right. It might come even quicker than that. So what does that mean for the world? What is AGI? This to me is like the big three. So first of all, you will get human-like intelligence. Just think of any human of more or less standard intelligence. Anything that that person can do, AGI will be able to do. It also has self-teaching capabilities, so it can self-improve just like you can. You can decide, today I'm going to learn a little bit of French. I'm going to improve. And you can do that all on your own. AGI will be able to do that. And then a big difference between what we have now and what is coming is that AI, as we have it now, is very narrow. So it does specific tasks really, really well. But AGI will be capable of functioning across multiple domains. So let's try to grasp what exponential growth looks like, because we as humans are really bad at this. What you will see here, the green line represents linear growth. That is what we are used to. We are not used to exponential growth. And what I like about this image is that it places us more or less on this exponential curve for you to get an idea of how quickly things will be moving from here on out. So I want you to do a few exercises, and this will help you really grasp what exponential growth looks like. If you've done this before, good for you. If you're new to this game, I think you're going to have a lot of fun. So the idea is to look at these four scenarios, and I don't want you to overthink it. I just want you to follow your intuition. And then when you're done, you can watch this interesting little video to visualize everything with regards to exponential growth. So let's get back to this question of the who's who of AI, AGI, and ASI. I've included a list here for you of some of the most influential people. And I've also included a prompt, because what I'd like you to do is every month, I want you to do a little bit of research and see what these experts are saying and see where they think we are headed. At the end of the day, these are the people that are leading us towards AGI and ASI. So I think it's a good, reasonable strategy to hear what all of them are saying and then make up your own mind in terms of what you think the future holds and how you can prepare for what is coming. Okay, so as promised, let me quickly show you how I put this document together in no time at all. I went to Perplexity and I put in a prompt that looks something like this: create a timeline of the developments of AI. Great. Gave me a chart. So I could then copy paste that into Napkin AI, which is this brilliant platform that very quickly visualizes data for you. Here you can see I have the first 3 data points, and I just click on this little icon, and then it turns this into this, which is pretty cool. All right. Then between Perplexity and ChatGPT, I just asked it to turn these 4 well-known examples of exponential growth into a little quiz for my students. That took a few seconds, and then I asked it to make a list of the people that are leading us towards AGI and ASI. So at the end of the day, we have this comprehensive list, and then I asked ChatGPT, now add a link to a photo for each of the people on this list, which is pretty cool. So now if I click on these images, you can see that ChatGPT gave me 163 images of these people. Very, very cool. Okay. And lastly, I did a bit of meta prompting. So I said, create a prompt that I can use in a large language model to ask it to search the web for recent events related to artificial intelligence, etc., etc. And then ChatGPT helped me build this prompt that you can use to stay up to date with all the latest AI news. I hope this was useful. Welcome to the future. I will see you in the next one.